Hello, beautiful people. This is the first half of your weekly reading astrology for the week of February 11th through 17th. So the sun is in Aquarius throughout this whole week. We're still there. And of course that talks about you having a hunger for knowledge, wanting to experience things, exerting your originality. You're taking new perspectives on things, new ways of doing things that are true to you and your originality. Okay, you do have on the 15th of this week, the new moon is in Aquarius. Okay, so that talks about expanding your consciousness and how you fit in with the world, with your community, those around you, exerting your individuality that way. You also will be attracted to new things, new situations, things that were unusual, things that you usually aren't attracted to, you will be attracted to during this time. It also talks about you needing to improve. You're going to try to improve lots of different things about yourself and the situations that you're in. So I pulled 3 cards to get the overall energy for the week. And it talks about, you have the 10 of Wands, the Temperance in the upright, and the Strength in the upright. All 3 of these cards talk about balance and strength within yourself. And you're going to get that through your own originality. Now, there are some things that you will be dealing with this week. Things that have been struggles for you. Problems that you have tried to get through and tried to be on top and try to handle things. You will find balance not only with you but in other people. Okay, you're going to work these out together. Okay, I feel like it's going to take moderation and patience within you during this time to get things done. And I feel like you have that. You have that here. You have that strength. You know how to tame your lions and you know how to make things happen. But I do feel that if things do not work with you, they're going to fall off. They are going to fall off. You're going to let them go. Why? Because you're going to figure out that they don't fit you. You may also find that because with the Temperance, it also talks about you merging things that usually you don't do. Maybe you and a different person have a different way of doing things, but you're going to figure out how to work them out together. Okay, so we're going to go into your specific readings for the week. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye. Hello, Earth signs. This is your reading for February 11th through 17th. I don't know what just happened. I really don't, but I just, poof, gone. Okay, so February 11th through 17th, and let's see what we have for you. So we're going to start with Taurus. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for February 11th, 2018 through February 17th, 2018? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? Ooh, one came floating right out. Oh, it was 2 that flipped over. 3. 4. Wow, you got a lot of cards falling out. Okay, let's see. You may be dealing with a fire sign. You have a lot of cards just flying out of the deck. I feel like you're working on yourself, Taurus. Okay? You're working on getting things together. It looks like there wasn't cooperation in a certain situation. Okay, things were moving along the way that you wanted them to, and now you're putting in that extra effort. You're putting in that extra work. This could be with career. This could be in a relationship as well. There may be a fire sign. I see lots of fiery cards here. I also see Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so you're moving forward in your direction. There could be someone else, this fire sign, that is really like, they really want you. They want everything you have to offer, and they are pushing or driving towards you, okay? Someone also could be coming towards you. But this is not for an offer. This is like demanding. This is like, you are it. You are what we want in a job, career. You are what I want in a relationship. You are what I want. If that resonates with you, okay? There is a choice to be made whether or not to bring something back up or not. Whether or not you want to go into this, whether or not you want to relive it, or transform it into something different, okay? But I feel as though you don't, okay? With the King of Wands, you're not going for this, especially in reverse. You're having scattered energies about it. You don't know what you want to do, because you would actually have to put a lot of effort and energy into this. I feel like it would take some manifesting, you know, like you would have to actually manifest something or make something come about with this. This isn't something that will be easy or just go with the flow. You would actually have to physically manifest this. Your weakness is that I feel like you don't see the good in it. It feels like it's so good, okay, or that, okay, so it feels like a black hole. It feels like it's going to suck you in. It feels like it's joyous and beautiful at first, and then bam, as you're going through the hole, it gets worse. Like your worst nightmare. And that's what it is. And that's why you're trying to make a decision if you want to go back through this or not. You have an epiphany. Knowledge comes to you. Or you start to see something that you saw before. But it's like it hits you. Bam. I know what to do. And I feel like you're going to end it. I do. I feel like you're going to end it. I feel like you're going to be friends with this person, or you're going to work on some sort of project together, but I don't feel like you're going to be in it 100%. Okay? I really don't. And this is you using your own knowledge about how it was in the past and how you don't really work well together, how you don't cooperate together, and the type of work that you put in just to make it work together. And I feel like you've tried once before and it didn't pay off, right? You fought really hard. What's the point of going back in and doing this again? You don't see there being a reason for you to do that, okay? You had a card fall right out, and it's new partner. And I feel like this is what you're looking for. This may be a new person. This may be a new job. But I feel like it has a feeling of you being here before. Something is reminiscent, whether it's the situation, the person. Something is reminiscent, even though it's new. They may be taking a new angle to it or making it seem new. Something about it feels new, but it doesn't feel like a new person. It just feels like a new situation with something that is the same. Okay? All right. So I'm going to end that there. Virgo? Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? For February 11th through 17th, what would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? February 11th through 17th, 2018. Virgos. I just heard chill and relax. I don't know why that's coming up. Okay. Okay. There seems to be communication here. So this is the key. The key to your week is communication. You need to communicate your feelings. Things that you feel you need, things that you feel like you want. This is the perfect time to communicate those things to your partner or to whoever this is geared towards. You're not sure if you want to take a chance on something. You're taking a rigid stance about not making a decision on something. It may have something to do with distance. It may have something to do with you both not wanting the same things. And that causes conflict because you both want something different. There's some sort of, you know, abrasion between the relationship that you have with this person. And that's why it's hard for you to make a decision, and it's safer for you to stay in the place that you are because you know that you're going to get the things that you need where you are right now. And if you extend your energy to something different, you're not sure if you're going to get that same attention with coinciding with that safety net that you have. Okay. So, patience. You're taking patience within the relationship or within a bond. Like I said, because you do have something here that you are trying to hold on to, but you want to stay in where you are. You're not trying to make it this grand gesture. You're trying to stay exactly where you feel safe. So you're withdrawing. This is a withdrawal card. This is some time apart. And I feel like you need this time apart for truths. For you to figure out your own truths about what it is that you want. I feel like you've been trying to express this to your partner, but they're not seeing it. So you need to take time away. Why? Because you don't feel like fighting anymore. You don't feel like the conflict. It just looks like you need a rest, right? So you're taking control of your love, how you feel inside, your emotion, and you're hoping that your partner is actually doing the same. Okay? There may also be a water sign in your life as well that you're trying to be patient with. I feel like they're just there. You haven't quite made a decision on them either. They're just around. Okay? You're definitely not getting the love that you're looking for or that you want. And this is why you're keeping your emotions close to you. And you're withdrawing from these people the way that you need to. Or these two people in particular. And you're standing by that. You're not changing that. Because you've been hurt, you're not going to be hurt again. You know, you're not going to allow yourself to open up or to work hard on something, you know, eventually that's not going to make you feel how you want to feel. So you have the ocean, and notice the signs. The ocean talks about cleansing yourself. It talks about getting things out into the open. It talks about you needing to take a rest and a break to almost reset yourself, right? You also have noticed the signs. Notice the signs talks about you paying attention to what is being presented to you and not exactly what you want to see. Okay, so the signs are actually being given to you. They're being expressed for you to see what exactly really is going on. Which is why it's important for you to take that rest with yourself so you can see what you need to see, to do what you need to do. Okay, so next we have Capricorn. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for February 11th through 17th? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? There's your cards. Capricorn, I just hear you going, yep, yep, yep. Almost like uninterested in a way. So on the bottom of the deck, or what your focus is for this week, you have the 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're not fighting. You're not fighting / fighting. And what I mean by that is you are not putting in any extra effort that you need to put in. Okay? You're not doing the most. You're not going to push. You're going to let things happen. And that's what you have. It's like you're maintaining the status quo. You're maintaining your contentment. Maintaining. There is an injustice within a partnership. There may also be a third party, or just the way that you work on things. Okay? The way that you're attempting to build with this person or a situation, there is some sort of imbalance or injustice here. But it's very interesting because it feels like it's something that is wanted by both people. You know, as a collective, but there's some imbalance here. There's an imbalance. Something is off. Something is off because there's some truth that needs to be told. And it's something that someone is holding on to. Their feelings. Holding on to their feelings. It's like someone needs to let go. It's like, it feels as though both of you are like kind of teetering in that contentment space. No one is really opening up. No one is really making anything happen. You're just kind of in that contentment space. Like, we're together in the way that we talk to each other sometimes. That's what it feels like. But it also feels like there's patience. Like at any moment it could bust at the seams, but it just isn't. Because everyone has some sort of control over what it is that they're doing. Everybody has patience for the other person to make or do something. That's what it feels like. So you also have the Knight of Cups, which means that there's a love offer coming in out of this rest. So someone is going to make a change, okay? Or someone is going to attempt to make a change. Yeah, someone's going to stand up for sure. because they want to solidify something. They want to be in control of actually what's happening and not be in that space where like it could be, it couldn't, whatever. You know, there's going to be some sort of movement, an action, a question about something. So with the Five of Swords in reverse, this is going to help recuperate or revitalize the situation. Okay? So it's going to put an end to that energy where it feels like everybody's just walking away. Like you slowly walking away from each other. It's going to put an end to that because it feels like both of you actually want this. This may not be a love relationship. It could be any situation. But it just feels like someone is putting forth that effort and trying to stand up for what they believe. It's like someone is putting a spark within the situation, right? So there's going to be some sort of conversation, I feel. I feel like there is a lot of mental work that is going on, but within someone. So this conversation may be verbal or it may not be verbal. You know, like not a mental conversation, but there will, it's like, let me give you an example. I really would like you to call me more. But the other person hears, I want you to be exclusive with me. And that's exactly what the other person was saying. They just didn't want to say it. If that makes any sense. So it just feels very... So you're taking the offer that you're getting and you're taking more mental stock of what the person is trying to tell you without physically telling you that. And this lets you know that you're not alone now and that something is happening. So it lets off some of the burden of the relationship by not really having to make a judgment to end it. So it's ending that complacent feeling within the relationship. This is a very interesting connection. I'm going to say that. Giving and receiving is the card that you got. Okay. So it's time for you all to start doing this. This is what needs to come up. And this is what you're trying to bring about. Someone is going to break the mold. Someone's going to get out of their head and someone's going to make an action. Okay. I'm not going to say a particular sign because I don't feel a need to. But I feel like someone is going to come out of their shell and then things are going to start to happen. And once that one person does it, they're going to feel like the other person isn't going to judge them, and then the gates, the dam will open, if you will. Okay. It will, the emotions will overflow. Okay. That's what I feel. I mean, not overflow, but I feel like someone will be able, you'll know where the direction is going or what's happening. Okay. Because someone decided to open up and really make their feelings known, which it feels like it was definitely time to do. Okay. So I'll see you next week, guys. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.